Learning to read requires effort for most students. But for students with specific learning disabilities, learning to read can be a long, arduous process. One of the greatest challenges we have as special educators is to find ways for our students with learning disabilities to meet with success while staying motivated. To better understand this process, let's take a closer look at the journey of one of our students. Bella is a junior at CV South. Like other juniors, she is dreaming about her senior year, her goals and plans for the future. Bella's reading journey began when she entered elementary school, motivated and like her peers excited about learning to read. Bella had knowledgeable teachers who worked hard with her, but Bella struggled. Bella was in kindergarten and already behind. Her teachers put interventions in place, but Bella still made very slow progress. In second grade, Bella was referred for an evaluation, and she was diagnosed with a specific learning disability. Bella had the aptitude to learn, but the testing indicated she would need specially designed instruction to make meaningful progress in learning to read. It was determined that multisensory reading instruction, or MRI, would be the best instructional approach to help Bella. Bella started in the MRI program to build her phonemic awareness, decoding, and encoding skills.
Apple I, Wawa I, igloo A consonant E, A.
Teachers go through a very intensive training over the summer, and they are continually coached through the school year. They observe each other, they get to observe teachers in the classroom, and then they get to be reflective about their lessons. They get coached through them, and they learn to be very diagnostic with their students.
This year I am a new teacher at Central Bucks, and from the day that I was hired, they actually told me I was doing the multisensory reading instruction training, and I thought it was going to be a pretty easy training, but when I walked in, I realized it was extremely rigorous.
Through this direct, explicit instruction, students progressed through the program, and the emphasis moved from the teacher asking guided questions to the students independently using strategies to decode and encode multisyllabic words.
I was lucky enough to be in the first training group for MRI, both the intro and the advanced training. And I've been doing this for about 11 years. What I like about the MRI program is that it is it's guided discovery. So the children learn to discover the patterns and structures of our language on their own. As they start getting into the middle of the program, I'm no longer teaching them. They're coming up with it themselves.
We have lots of kids that have come to Gaiman that have gone into our resource room unable to read. They're way below grade level. And they go through this program and they come out able to read at grade level and able to go back into their general education classroom, and you can imagine what that does for a kid's confidence and for their parents as well.
Reading is about written communication. It is the comprehension of the written word that is the ultimate goal of reading instruction. Bella was taught specific before, during, and after reading strategies. Bella began to understand that reading was not just decoding words, but it was thinking about what the author was saying and reacting to it. Although her decoding and comprehension skills were improving, Bella continued to need special education to build her reading comprehension. The IEP team determined Bella should participate in Read 180. Read 180 is a comprehensive reading program that uses a multimodal approach with a clear, predictable routine. On a daily basis, Bella participated in 3 rotations based on her individual instructional needs. The first rotation consists of small group instruction. Students are taught new skills and strategies specific to their areas of need. The second rotation is independent reading. Students select books based on their reading level and interest. Students are charged with the task of applying the strategies taught in the small group to independent reading journals and showing that they are digging deeper into the text. Lastly, students participate in a computer rotation where spelling, comprehension, vocabulary, and decoding instruction takes place. Students are given immediate feedback and provided with drill and repetition based on their performance.
Bar none, my kids enjoy reading more now than they ever have in all the years that I've taught English and reading. They are much more self-starters as far as wanting to go to the library, wanting to find something new, looking for books that they enjoy to read, and I've never had that before.
As Bella moved through middle school and entered high school, her reading continued to improve, and she was ready for the rigor of an academic English class. Bella still has a learning disability, but in her co-taught English class, she is successfully using all the compensatory tools and strategies she has learned along the way. And most importantly, she can advocate for herself when she needs support or clarification.
The great thing about working with students who have started in Read 180 and even had Read 180 as a sophomore, and we see them in the mainstream classroom as juniors and seniors, the confidence that they have now, they are comfortable raising their hands, they are comfortable reading out loud from a text in front of their peers and in front of the teachers, which years ago I never saw that. You know, they try to hide in the corner, but now they have no problem reading, they have no problem participating, and they're proud of what they do, which is the best thing to see as a teacher. It's very exciting.
The MRI program, Read 180, and co-taught classes that our students experience have prepared them to be effective readers. Our students' achievement is the result of focused staff development, lesson preparation, and most importantly, our teachers' knowledge of individual student needs. We have multiple measures that tell us our students are successful. However, we believe the true measure of our success is best expressed through the words of our students.
When I read this book in first grade, I couldn't even read any of these words, but now I can because I'm facing my challenges.
I can read like a lot longer. I can read better books. I can read bigger words. I like to read when I get home because I usually read like 20 pages a day because I really like reading.
The strategies I have learned in my reading classes have helped me become more independent in my co-taught English class. I am able to advocate myself because I have the confidence to understand who I am as a learner. As I think about my future, I know I have the tools to be successful.
She taught me about harder stuff that at my class were learning, like way harder stuff, and now we know how to read perfect.